Alright, you guys, so in this video, let me make sure it's right. Okay, it looks good to me. Anyway, so in this video, we're going to be talking about a few different things. One, I'm going to be talking about the company. Number two, I'm going to be talking about why I have taken a few days off, because it has been like 3 or 4 days now since I posted my last video, and I'm sorry about that. I'll tell you why here in a second. And the whole thing about the trip down to Chickamauga. Now, some of you guys that watched the live stream that I did Saturday morning probably already know, but I didn't really go into detail why on the live stream because I didn't have too much time to do it. But now, since I'm going to be doing a video, I can talk a little bit more. So anyway, it's basically what has happened over the past like 3 or 4 days or whatever. Basically what has happened is, so basically what has happened is I've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking about the future of the channel, the company, and the whole thing about the trip down to Chickamauga. And I've been thinking about it a lot over the past few days. So basically what I've come to the conclusion of and what I've had to make the executive decision to do is to save up $50 and buy a gallon of this stuff. Is called Plastisol. What it is basically just sort of a liquid rubber, and what you do is you can you microwave it to where it's clear, and then you can put color dye in it, and it will color it different colors like green pumpkin, brown, black, white, pink, yellow, whatever color you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a gallon of that. I'm going to buy a bunch of dye. Mainly the 3 colors I want is Junebug, green pumpkin, white. Those are mainly the 3 colors I want. That way I have one for like a shad imitator, one for clear water, and one for muddier water. That's what I'm wanting to get. So what is that going to do for the trip? The trip is going to be postponed. It's not going to be canceled completely. It's going to be postponed. I don't know when it will happen, but trust me, it will happen. I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but hopefully it'll happen next year. Now I know I have been literally planning this trip since like November, and coming to the conclusion and making the executive decision of cutting that part out and just saving up for the company was a little bit difficult. I've been thinking about it for a few days now, and as much as I want to go on the trip, I really do. Like, if I could, I would 100% go on the trip, but it's more of a thing. I'm trying to start this company, and I want to build it to where it's not just making lures out of other lures. I want to have some Plastisol stuff to where I can make it whatever color I want it to be. And you can buy glitter, all from the same place. You can buy glitter, coloring, and Plastisol, the clear plastic. So I'm going to postpone the trip for right now. It's not going to happen in May unless something big happens between now and then. But I do have other plans. I have a plan B and a plan C. My plan B is to, after I start doing the lures better and stuff, and when I start doing tournaments, is win one of the tournaments. Obviously I want to win all of them, win as many as I can. But if I can win one of the tournaments, because they'll probably pay out like close to 300, if not more, and I want to win some tournaments. If in fact I win 1 or 2 tournaments, that could possibly pay for the trip. So if I go April 14th or the 21st, and I go and win the first tournaments, the first 2 or the first 1 or whatever tournaments of the year, I could pay for the trip, and then nothing really has changed. It's just been kind of going around the saving up for like 4 months part. You know what I mean? So here it is, February 1st, and still got 2 months. So what I'm going to do is, 2 months. I had to think about it for a second. But what I'm going to do is, wait, it's not February 1st, is it? It's like the 5th, ain't it? Yeah, either way, I got 2 months left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up the company, buy a few more lures that I don't have that I want and that I kind of need, and then when April 14th comes around, I can do tournaments. I can start doing those, start making money, hopefully, if I can, win. And plus, I'll be making lures to where I can sell them at the tournaments possibly, to where I can make some money there as well. That would be awesome, because that way I'm making money as I'm trying to make even more money. So that's basically what I've been thinking about over the past like 4 or 5 days. I've been really thinking about it. I've been making the executive decisions basically for this little company that I'm trying to build, and I just come to the conclusion that in order to build the company up to what it needs to be, I need to postpone the trip down to Tennessee. But I will go down there one day. Doesn't matter if it's this year or next year. I will be going down there at some point because I want to catch a big bass. Now, something else that I actually found out is that the lake that I caught my big 5-pounder at has like boat ramps and stuff, so I'll be able to put our John boat into that lake and possibly be able to fish all around it instead of just fishing off the bank in this one spot. So that'll be awesome. And fishing all different types of lakes, fishing gravel pits possibly, fishing new ponds maybe, making a lot of videos. I'm going to be making as many videos as I can. Every time I go fishing, I'll have the camera on, just in case, because it seems like the craziest stuff happens when I don't have the camera on. It's happened to me a few times. So one thing that I'm really excited about for this year is to build my lure company and hopefully make it something that is, better than just making lures out of bits and pieces of other lures, and I'm really excited to do so. So I've already got like a half of what I need for the Plastisol stuff saved, so I'm really excited to be able to buy that Plastisol and possibly be getting going. And whenever I'm supposed to get like $75 more soon, I don't know when, but when I do get that, I will probably spend that on lures, or at least a few lures, and then put the rest of it into buying Plastisol stuff. That way, what I'm saving can be put into the company, and just that extra little bit can put into other things. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I do have other plans. If, in fact, somehow I am able to go down to Tennessee, I will definitely make some videos there. And somebody was asking me in the first live stream I did if I was going to be making videos during the tournaments, and yes, I will be making videos during the tournaments because I think that'll be pretty cool. So yeah, I hope you guys like this little chat video talking to you guys about what I've been doing over the past like 4 or 5 days. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We just hit 240 some yesterday. Or no, today we hit 240, and then we got 247, so like we're like 3 subscribers away from 250, which is crazy because that means that we're like double, like 2.5 times what my original goal was. So I'm pretty happy about that. Or wait, no, I don't know. It's 150, almost 150 more than my original goal was, which is pretty awesome. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, like I said a second ago, subscribe and like the video. Comment down below what your opinions on the whole situation are. And so yeah, thanks for watching.